Alright everybody, my name is Steve. I'm going to be showing you how to install the Intensafire today into your Xbox. And I'm going to be using solder because I have solder here and it goes really fast if you use solder. It's permanent, it's nice and strong if you use solder. So I would highly suggest that if you are able to use solder. I'm going to show you how to do it properly. Now again, if you don't, then it automatically comes with glue inside of the package. And the glue is electric conductive and it works. But I highly suggest that you use solder. Now, let's get to it. You're going to take off all the screws. The reason why we use solder, like I said, is that it's far faster, because if you're going to use the glue, you have all this time that you need to wait for it to dry. You need to use tape and all sorts of different stuff to hold it down. Hold down the intensifier while it's drying, whereas with solder it's instantaneous. You just put it on there, you pull it off, and it dries instantly. So that's the main reason why I always use it that way. Alright. Now, the first thing I do is I get a little solder on the tip of my pen here. And I'm going to, first thing I'm going to install it. Now, let's get to this real quick too. What we have here is we have a CG controller. A matrix controller has a little black box right here on the side. Instead of being up here, it has also another one on the side. And that is where you will install it. Now, I'm going to be installing it on a CG. CGs are trickier, so that's the reason why I chose this. I'm going to show you how to do it. Like I said, I have a little bit of solder on my tip there, and now I'm going to just go directly to the center, slowly pull away, and I have some solder on there, and that'll work out just fine. The reason why I brought the solder up there first before I did anything else is because it can sometimes be tricky to apply solder by just trying to drag it across from the top of the intensifier over. So if you go directly there first and kind of drag it out, it already has solder connected to the sink, and it makes it easy to drag it over because I'm just dragging it from the pad here to more solder, and it just instantly melts together nicely. And make sure that you solder all of the points. Give it a little tug, make sure it's solid, everything's solid. Alright, that's it. Now we're just going to put it back together. It's literally that fast. Of course, it's that fast if you're using solder. If you were using the glue, you would have to be blow drying it for like 15 minutes and all this different stuff. Or if you don't blow dry it, you gotta leave it overnight to let it dry. It's kind of tricky when you use solder, but if you're confident with solder or you know someone who is, I highly suggest that you do that. We're going to plug the battery pack in, turn it on. Now, to turn on the intensifier, you're going to tap the top sink. Now if you hold the top sink, it's just going to make the lights spin. That's how you sync to your console system. Now, you just tap it, and it makes a little light come on the right hand side. And that is how you know that it's functioning, it's working properly. Because right now you're in mode 1. So mode 1 works great for most games. It works good for Modern Warfare 2. It works good for almost every game is what it works good for. Now we have several other modes because Not all games are set at that speed, but that is how you install it. And as you saw, it didn't take long at all as long as you were using solder. That's it. You guys have a great day.